So in this video we will be presenting a relation and we will be checking if the relation is transitive or not. Okay, and we'll show an example and we'll take it from there. Okay, so here I have a set and I have a relation like 4 pairs here, and so we are going to check if the relation is transitive or not. Okay, the definition of a relation is you take 2 pairs basically. Okay, so here you take all pairs in the relation. So how many pairs is possible in this, right? You have to check that. So we have 4, right? It will be 4 times 3, 12 pairs we can get, right? That's so many permutations possible. So let's figure out. Okay, so you take all out of the 12 pairs we have, right? I'm going to present those 12 pairs. Just hang in there. You have to pick the pairs in them such that it's like that, A comma B and B comma C. Okay, and such that in one pair it should end with B, in another pair it should start with B. Okay, let's take this example here, where we can write a diagram, right? This is A, B and a C. Okay, and that's A comma B, and that is B comma C, right? So this is of that format, and you check if you have A comma C in the relation. Very simple, right? You take 2 pairs, for all 2 pairs in the relation, first pick them. Okay, pick all the pair and verify if A comma C in the relation or not. And for every such pairs that you have, every pair that you have, you need to have, okay, you need to have that 3rd pair in the relation. Then only it is transitive, not just 1 or 2. Okay, let's take this example here. It'll be very, I have an Excel sheet here, and I have A comma B and B comma C. I think you can see it, right? Let's see if I can, that's all I can do. And so A comma B, B comma C. So I have listed all the 12 pairs here, right? So 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 3, 1 comma 1, 3 comma 3. Of these 3 pairs, which of them are this type? Of this type. Okay, let's take all them one at a time. Let's not hurry up. Okay, so we are the only highlighted in yellow is of the type, right? And so we took that and we're checking if A comma C is element of R. So here, if you take 1 comma 1 and 1 comma 2, obviously 1 comma 2 is, we're going to check. Okay, we're not going to decide soon. Okay, so let's take this example here. We said, okay, give me a second. 1 comma 1 and 1 comma 2. We are going to take this pair, right? And we're going to check. We are the same, right? So we have 1 comma 2. So we are going to check if that is in the relation, right? Yeah, okay, there you go. Okay, all right, so we have that. We're not, okay, so is that in the relation? 1 comma 2 in the relation? You have it there, you have it. So let's go, let's put a true there. Okay, true is there. Okay, about is 1 comma 1, 2 comma 3 is of this type? No, right? So we're going to ignore that. We're going to ignore. Okay, I'm going to write that. Ignore. How about this guy? Is this that pair? No, we are going to ignore for us. Okay, we're going to ignore. How about 1 comma 2, 1 comma 1? Ignore. 1 comma 2, 3 comma 3. Ignore. And here we have the row at the row number 8, right? Let me see if I can expand this, zoom it out a little bit. Okay, there you go. Okay, good job. And 1 comma 2, 2 comma 3, right? Is of this type. Is it 1 comma 3 in the relation? Let's go and check. Is 1 comma 3 in the relation? Oh, 1 comma 3 is not in the relation, right? So this is false, right? Because you found one false, you can stop your algorithm. Just stop it. Okay, you don't have to proceed any further. You can declare this one is not transitive already. Okay, why? Because we could not find this pair here. We could not find 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 3. We took that pair and we could not find 1 comma 3. So because we found one that is not transitive, entire stuff is not transitive. You don't have to go any further. Okay, and if you find one, it doesn't mean it's transitive. You need to go ahead and find all the things that are of that type. Let me just go ahead and complete it. Okay, so we can complete the algorithm. 2 comma 3 and 1 comma 1 is not of the type. Ignore, right? And about 2 comma 3, 1 comma 2, ignore. We're going to ignore that. How about 2 comma 3, 3 comma 3? 2 comma 3 is 2 comma 3 in the relation. 2 comma 3, yeah, there, right? So even though that is in the relation, right, we can go on, but because we found one, let me put that in red, it's not transitive. Okay. All right, we will take another example here. We have a relation where we have 5 pairs are there. So we are going to get all the pairs. Okay, how many pairs possible we have? 5 times 4, right? 20 pairs, right? So I have listed here all the 20 pairs here. Okay, so let's go one by one. So the one we are looking for out of these 20 pairs, okay, how out of these 20 pairs, right, we are going to filter them out. Filter, right? Or what we need is we are looking relation pairs where A comma B and B comma C. We're going to take this such pairs where the B is the end of the second coordinate in the first pair and the first in the second pair, right? And we're going to check if A comma C in the relation. So we're going to check for all such pairs, okay? We're only looking for such pairs, not all 20 pairs that follow this format, okay? So let's go one at a time and take it, and then all of them should be true. For out of all this, let's check it out, okay? They should be true, okay? Let's here. So I have listed here, right? And let me see, okay, let's just do it. And so here 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, right? So obviously 1 comma 2 is in the relation, right? If you take here 1 comma 2 is in the relation, so that is true. And we're going to, is this the line number 4, all right? These two pairs follow under this scheme? Nah. So we're going to ignore that, right? We don't want that because we don't have the same B's. Here too, right? We're going to ignore it. Ignore it. We're not interested in such pairs. We're not interested in this too, right? I'll take example here. Why? Because it has 1 comma 2 and what else we have? 1 comma 1. So this is not of this type, so we're going to ignore it, right? We're going to ignore that. And 1 comma 2, 2 comma 2, obviously, so 1 comma 2, right, is element. Is 1 comma 2 in the relation? Yes, you betcha, right there. And take it here, 1 comma 2, 2 comma 1, that is 1 comma 1 element of R. We have that, right? That's element, that's true. And we don't have a matching pairs here, so ignore. How about here? 2 comma 2, 1 comma 1, right? So that's not, so ignore. How about this also ignore, right? Ignore. How about here? 2 comma 2, 2 comma 1, so we get 2 comma 1, right? Okay, here. Let's do it here. 2 comma 2 and 2 comma 1. We are not, so this is matching, right? This is matching here. So now we are going to take the rest, 2 comma 1, right? We're going to check if it's the element of R. 2 comma 1 is there, right? Right there. So we're going to do that. We're going to do it. Okay. So 2 comma is 2, that's true. How about here? Doesn't match, ignore. Let's go further. 2 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 1. It matches, right? 2 comma 1 element of R. 2 comma 1 element of R. 2 comma 1, not that, not that. Here, right? 2 comma 1 right there. So we have that, we have that, we have that. And about 2 comma 1, just ignore. This is also ignore. So this all filter out, right? That it's, I don't know why is auto not auto, should auto fill for me. Ignore, right? Ignore. Okay, now so we are only interested in these pairs, right? In these pairs, we are only interested in these pairs, right? It is tedious job. It's not easy. You cannot do this in your mind. You have to. The rest, I'll just delete them. Okay, I'm just going to delete them for now. Delete. All ignores, I'm just going to delete. There is a way we can in Excel you can filter them out, but I'll just, okay. So all the elements that are in that follow the format we have, we found they're all true. Because they're all true, the relation is transitive. So that is the key. Okay, of all the pairs that match, we are able to get how many pairs? 1 2 3 4 5 6 pairs that follow this pattern, and they all belong, and then we found is A comma C here, in the relation, we found it's true for all. So then the relation is transitive. Even if one is not there, it's not transitive. Okay. So that is how transitive works, and thank you.